Hi, hello there. Today I am reviewing the Glowrium 40 watt dual head stand grow light. I got one of these a little while back for another area of my house, and I was just absolutely impressed with them. So I'm going to, it finally came. It's going to go right here. Now, yesterday I did have other grow lights here to give a glow, and I just wasn't completely impressed with how they looked, nor was I impressed with necessarily the amount of light that it was providing to my plants. So here, take a look and I'll show you what I had here, okay? So this is my current grow light setup for an area of houseplants that I have in the house. And using this light meter, let's check out and see where we're at the plant's level. So foot candles, 68 for this Dieffenbachia. That goes up to 490, 500 for this philodendron. This Thanksgiving cactus, 98. This begonia, 88, 90. Maranta, again, pretty low. Now this, and you can see, you can tell it's reaching for the light, but once it gets up here, this is actually doing pretty good at, what, 800 plus? So that's medium highlight. But the rest of these are low light, and most of these will thrive much better in a brighter light. So let's get the Glowrium grow light set up. Okay, so that's what we had to work with. They look good, but I had 3 of them to cover all of the plants, and that also required a little bit more in the way of figuring out where I was going to plug them in. So my Amazon order finally arrived, so we can take a look at that. We can get into that. Hey, and if you decide that you would like to try out these Glowrium grow lights, I am going to put a link in the description of this video. If you probably have to copy and paste, because I haven't figured out how to create a clickable link either in the video through editing or down below. But if you use my link, you can get a discount on your purchase. And if you see something else there that you would like from Glowrium, I think I have it. I think I can create a link for that too. So I don't know. I'm still figuring this out. I don't typically do product reviews, but I was really impressed with this one. So here we go. Let me get this box out of the way. I'm not sure how much you can see, so I'm going to open it up and then I will show you what you see. So again, I said I got the 40 watt dual head grow light, and this is what it looks like when you open the box. This sucker is heavy and well put together. Well, it's not put together. You have to put it together. What the heck am I going on about? Anyhow, once you get them together, this one will reach a height of 68 inches. So it's not telescoping. So if you don't want it that high, so for example, what I did is I got two other dual head ones. In one, I put on another counter, and I only used 2 of the rods so that I could have it setting up above. Now, I could have done all 3 and had it gone all the way down with the stand on the ground down below it, but I didn't want that. I wanted it all up on top. And then I took the extra, the leftover one, and I added it to another one I purchased. So I had this really tall light, and it's very sturdy. It's probably not meant to do this, but it worked. Here, you can probably see, I'm not sure where in editing I'll put it. I don't edit very well, so it might be there. It might be there. Here, let me move over here and we'll just make sure it's there. So now you can see what I did with the white one. That was pretty cool. So I am only going to use 2 of these again. This is the top. It's got the little chrome piece on there. And that just screws together. Super quick, super simple. And then I am going to screw on the lights. I found if I screw the light top on first, then I can just, you know, do like this. And you know, once I get it set up, I may choose to only use one of these sections. So let's see. That, you know what, I think that might work. And then what I'll do, look at this base, heavy base. If you're putting it on a hardwood floor, or, well, actually any floor, but especially I'm thinking like hardwood where you might be a fear of scratching, it's got a rubber pad on the base of it, which makes it really convenient so you're not scratching up your floor. So then, you know, you do you, you know, plan your own adventure. All right, we got that started. And then we have it together. So, and that, again, as I said, it's very sturdy. That just stands up there. That's heavy weight. So I'm not gonna waste your time making you watch me move all the plants so I can get it set up, but we're gonna get this thing set up, and then I will get my light meter out, and then we can compare it to the lights that I had. Now, before I let you go, or before I pause you, so I can do that and come back, I wanted to show you, so the adapter, it comes with this, and this also I really love, the grow lights that have this, where it's got that connection. So you can set this up where you want it, feed the wire through, and then figure out where you're gonna plug it into, feed the wire back to it, plug it in, boom, bada bing, you got it all put together. So let me take care of all of this. I'll be right back. You won't even know I've left. So just hang tight, because it'll be like instantaneous. So far, that's what I've been figuring out. Instantaneous. However, if there is enough time, remember what I said about that link. Go find that link. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm back. I finally got it put together. So, and here we are. So, personal preference, I do much prefer the black over the white that I had here. The plants look good. They'll grow. The glow, I like the glow of a light over my plants, and my house is just so dark that this really works for me. So let's check it out. So over here we are hanging out about, again, we're talking foot candles. We're hanging out right at 900 foot candles. A little lower down here in that 700 to 800, it's kind of fluctuating. Oh, and this one I've got to adjust this one a little bit. It's well over 1,000 foot candles. So I am sure that just with a little bit of futzing, getting the angle, and then I have a variety of plants that require low light to high light, all on the same area. Perhaps some repositioning to do best for them. This begonia is still doing pretty good at about 300-400. Doesn't really want to stick in one spot. And this Dieffenbachia is pushing 200, so definitely a little bit better there, but this is quite high. This is about the same, perhaps moving some around. So that is my review, if you will. Not really a review, because I'm gonna have to give it some time to see how the plants like it, but just based on the amount of light they're receiving versus what they had, I am still very impressed, and will be continuing to look at Glowrium and other products similar to theirs. Now that I kind of think I might have started to figure out this indoor plant light, but I do know that for me, it's got to be a sturdy product. It's got to feel like it's going to last. And then I need something to back it up. So We used the foot candle test, the old one versus yesterday's setup versus today's setup, and that's telling me that the plant should be getting a lot more energy to grow. So I'm going to let you go. Again, just as a reminder, check out that link. It's in the description because I don't know how to put it on the video thing. And I would love to know if you've used them, what your experience has been with them. Put that in the comments. Yeah, and we'll go from there. So thanks so much for watching.